All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Travis "Hoppa" Brown and Todd Duffy. So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. If this fight comes to a striking exchange, he will have a distinct advantage.
So here is the longtime UFC heavyweight staple, Travis "Hoppa" Brown, former basketball player, and we're certainly glad he made the transition to mixed martial arts. Hasn't necessarily been dominant in the UFC, has taken his licks from the division's elite. No denying, though, the physical gifts and the athleticism of Travis "Hoppa" Brown. Better be mindful of those elbows up against the fence. Really patented that move for a lot of guys in the UFC, Joe. Travis "Hoppa" Brown in another heavyweight spot tonight.
Travis "Hoppa" Brown may be the most agile fighter in the UFC's heavyweight division, and proved in his victory over Alistair Overeem that he may have the best heart as well.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Brown is 3 years his senior. He is 4 inches taller. The reach is identical. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. This is the first fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Todd Duffy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Travis "Hoppa" Brown.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Here you go. First round. You ready? You ready?
First round underway. Hoppa gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
And mixes it up with the kicks.
Oh, clipped him with the jab. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Brown goes for the takedown. He misses. Wow!
Oh, he got flipped there. He got hurt. Oh, he got caught. Full guard. He is taking a beating. That's it. He's out. He's out. The fight is over. Wow. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round 1. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Check it out again. Boom! Right on the button.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Travis Brown.
So that is a big man getting it done in a big way tonight as Travis Brown shows off some prime form in this one. Obviously, he is known as a dangerous striker, but Brown continuing to show off new wrinkles in his game. His confidence was high throughout fight week, and Hoppa Brown gets the desired result here tonight. It is a welterweight matchup between Conor McGregor and CM Punk. Well, some people scoffed when CM Punk announced his dream to fight in the UFC, but ladies and gentlemen, it is a reality for the former WWE superstar, and now we'll see if he can get on track. Certainly the UFC debut against Mickey Gall did not go his way, but you would be wise not to count out as determined an athlete as CM Punk. Draws rave reviews for his work ethic, his coachability. Tonight, the question beckons, will the work CM Punk is doing in the gym translate inside the octagon?
This guy is a wrestler. Look for him to try to get the takedown and then utilize his control and ground and pound to get the victory.
With self-belief for days, here is the notorious Conor McGregor, simultaneous two-division champion in the UFC. Nobody has done that before. Probably the best left hand in the game, whether you're a featherweight or a welterweight. You do not want to get hit with that left from the notorious Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, they are all standing inside this arena because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, head kick.
Oh, big head kick there.
And again, head kick. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, so another head kick lands now, at least partially. So several of those have found the target in this round, and now you can see the damage.
Oh, man. He's hurt to the body. Nice head kick.
Takedown attempt there.
Nice takedown.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Beautiful punch. Wow.
That'll do it!
Brutal ground and pound for the KO.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists, one after the next. An offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight.
We can see it one more time from a different angle. Ground and pound at its finest, and that is the shot that ends this fight. And let's see that again. Bam! Out cold.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
So the notorious Conor McGregor getting it done yet again. I am running out of superlatives when it comes to describing all this man has accomplished. People have doubted him. He mutes every naysayer every step of the way. And again, it doesn't seem to matter the challenge. They said the wrestler would be his kryptonite. The striker had too much power. Conor McGregor finds a way on fight night when the lights are the brightest to get the job done. And once again, that is the story tonight. Conor McGregor reigns supreme. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Ronda Rousey and Raquel Pennington. Well, you first saw her on Team Tate on season 18 of The Ultimate Fighter, and then went on to beat Miesha Tate, the former champion at UFC 205. Here is the bantamweight contender, Raquel "Rocky" Pennington, and a classic example of what hard work and dedication can do for a fighter. She was sort of up and down a little bit early on in her UFC career. Something clicked. She won 4 in a row to vault into bantamweight title contention.
This girl has off-the-charts cardio. It is one of her biggest assets and one of the things that she pushes the hardest on. She knows that most fighters can't keep up with her, so she drags them into a race that they simply can't win. It's one of her strongest assets, and she is extremely confident in utilizing it.
As mainstream a superstar as the Octagon has ever seen, here is the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Ronda Rousey. Got into mixed martial arts after a judo background that saw her realize a bronze medal at the Olympics. 9 career wins by armbar, 3 by knockout or TKO. There are few scarier women on the planet than Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey was a bronze medalist in the Olympics in judo and has one of the best arm bars in the history of combat sports.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 9 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Raquel "Rocky" Pennington. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Ronda Rousey!
All right, mental rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
Here we go. Well, when Rocky Pennington came off The Ultimate Fighter, not a lot of people envisioned that she would make a run towards the title, but that is exactly what Pennington has done. Great testament to what hard work and dedication can do for a fighter. 3 wins by way of submission. She's also got some power, but figures to have the grappling advantage tonight if this fight hits the canvas.
Beautifully executed sweep. It appears she's trying to attempt a submission. Yes, she is. Could be it. I think this is it. Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, no doubt it was quick, and you knew if she could take this fight to the ground that her opponent was going to be in trouble. So the takedown comes early, and so does the submission win. You know she's got great instincts when it comes to finishing fights. Once she gets them to the canvas, safe to say mission accomplished for her here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission,
All right, so another seminal moment in a career chock full of them for Ronda Rousey as she continues to celebrate there with her corner. She was at her dominant best yet again here tonight, and seemingly is only getting better now at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this division. All right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Alistair Overeem and Mark Hunt. Born in South Auckland, New Zealand, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, here is the inimitable Mark Hunt, the king of the walk-off KO. Joe Hunt has fought them all. He's challenged for a UFC title, and he's still fighting strong for pride, for country, well past the age of 40. The Super Samoan is back tonight.
One thing to look out for from him is his low kicks. He throws them with devastating power. And if you can't defend against them, he will kick the legs right out from under you. It doesn't take too many before you start to lose speed and punching power.
So he's coming up on 60 pro MMA fights. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Here he is, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, Alistair Overeem. To this point, the UFC gold has eluded him, but he continues to prove with a razor-sharp focus that he can still contend deep into this mixed martial arts career. And Joe, as far as heavyweight finishers go, I'm not sure any man has a better, more versatile resume than the Reem.
Alistair Overeem, the former Strikeforce heavyweight champion, the former Dream heavyweight champion, and the former K1 heavyweight Grand Prix champion, is one of the most decorated fighters in the history of mixed martial arts.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Hunt is 6 years his senior. Overeem will have an 8-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 14 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Mark Super Samoa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 44 wins, 17 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds, fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Alistair, Overeem.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
We are ready to go with round 1 here.
There's been many phases of big knee! He's hurt!
And now a head kick to boot.
Back up to his feet. Whoa, head kick.
Oh, another head kick lands, Joe. That's even hard to watch. And defensively, he's got to start blocking these, getting the guard up, or he could be looking up here at the lights in the not-too-distant future.
Guillotine. He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first, he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's got to slide his... He got it, he got it! Nicely done. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Alistair Overeem.
All right, so a big win tonight for Alistair Overeem, sharing a moment now with his teammates. This was a big effort out of the ring tonight, really at his efficient best when it comes to his striking game, picked his spots beautifully, and he's got another impressive UFC win to show for it. Congratulations to Alistair Overeem. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, you cannot tell the history of the mixed martial arts heavyweight division accurately without mentioning the name Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Noguera, the former interim UFC heavyweight champion. Probably the best jiu-jitsu practitioner the heavyweight division has seen. Frank Mir will argue that, but no denying what this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner has accomplished. Nice mix of knockouts and subs to his credit. He fought and beat some of the best heavyweights in the world, and no surprise, he is entrenched in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Minotauro Noguera will go down in history as one of the best in the heavyweight division. The former Pride champion and former UFC heavyweight interim champion is amongst the elite submission artists in the game, and on top of that, he has very solid boxing skills.
Well, he is ice cold and seemingly just getting started in combat sports. Here is the former boxing champion, Isaac Frost, making the walk tonight. Look at him, every bit 6'7" tall. An absolutely absurd combination of strength and power, and at least on paper, compares favorably to some of the all-time boxing greats, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Isaac Frost making the walk here tonight.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Antonio Minotauro Noguera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 254 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Iceman.
You can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. All right, here he is, the powerful Isaac Frost. Let's see how he approaches the early portions of this fight, Joe. You know, even when he doesn't land flush, he can rock you, and he can do so with either hand. Perhaps he'll incorporate some kicks as well tonight. We've been told he's been training those. And, of course, we'll see if the takedown defense is there as well. Well, you know,
whoa! This could be it right here. That one hurt.
How about that shin?
He lands a huge elbow to the head. He hurt him with that hook.
Oh, he just misses with the right hook there, Joe.
Oh, he's getting some hip into that one.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh!
Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Frost, Joe.
Huge punches landed by both men.
to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious...
Oh! Hard straight punch. He is going after it here. Nice takedown. And he reverses position. He does have full guard here, which is still dangerous. Grabs a hold of the wrist, pins it down from here. He's looking for the Kimura. He wants to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's elbow and clasp his wrist together. That is just amazing technique. Lifts that wrist up and towards his opponent's back.
And there it is.
It was a beautiful job setting up that submission.
Let's get to the official decision. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Dana White and Tim Johnson. So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
Well, there have been no shortage of call-outs, as you would expect, since UFC President Dana White announced his intentions to compete inside the octagon. And when you break down the film on White, hard not to like what you see. The hands, they are heavy. You do not want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade with this guy. He is an outstanding boxer. He can lean on the takedown defense if need be to keep the fight upright. Dana White looking to get his hands on the opposition early enough in here tonight.
This guy is primarily a boxer, and though he has a well-rounded skill set, he prefers to use his excellent boxing technique to get the victory.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Fargo, North Dakota, USA, Timothy Johnson! time. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 215 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dana White.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch gloves, and we are underway.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. UFC President Dana White donning the 4-ounce gloves here tonight, and I know the thesis statement out there is beat the boss, and I want the boss to catch these hands. Well, you better be careful standing and banging with one Dana White. Some of the heaviest hands in this division, has a great sprawl game as well if you try to take him down. I think Dana White might be a future UFC champion. Oh, another damaging head kick. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. He's got him hurt here.
Shot there too. Oh, head kick!
Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch.
Oh, what a combination.
Just over.
Wow! This could be it. And another one, he's in trouble. Just missed with that huge kick. Wow! He is rocked. Big shots. Just missed with a huge kick.
Well, he absorbs a kick to the head here, left it wide open. He's got to not move into that power shot. Let's see if he can adjust.
Wow, he is throwing some huge kicks here.
Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward...
High kick! He hurt him! He's definitely blocked.
Oh! Wow! And that's going to do it.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, a tremendous kick to end the fight tonight. That might be the biggest highlight of his UFC career. He certainly didn't telegraph it, but he got full force and extension behind it, and his opponent had absolutely no chance after that weapon was thrown. A perfect land and perfect execution to get the knockout with that kick here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Boom! And then he's out.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dana White.
Well, perhaps it was a case of be careful what you wish for. Everybody wants to throw hands with the boss until they get inside that octagon. UFC President Dana White with arguably the biggest win of his UFC career tonight.